Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo and Parkway RV Center. And guys, today we're going to review a nice little mini Class C motorhome we just got in. These things are very popular. They're actually pretty rare to find, and that is a Itasca Navion. This is a 2011 Itasca Navion 24J. And guys, this unit's only 24.5 feet long, has a slide out built on the Mercedes-Benz 3500 Sprinter chassis with a dually rear end. Got a 3-liter V6 turbo engine, 188 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque. That gets an incredible, on average, about 15 miles a gallon. Now, if you read some of the blogs online about these, some people are claiming they're getting closer to 20. But now that's probably running 55 miles an hour back roads. I'm just talking about everyday interstate driving. You should be able to maintain 15 miles a gallon. So it's a Class C with a fuel mileage of a Class B. Quiet diesel. I got it running right now. I'm gonna turn the camera around where the mic output's facing the motor so you can hear it. That's as quiet, or it's quieter than a gasoline motor. 3-liter V6. Got the 5-speed transmission, automatic. Michelin tires that look almost new. We just drove it several hundred miles. This thing did great. Got a slide out with the awning topper. It's got a 3.6 Onan LP generator that runs. It's got the solar package with an inverter, the solar panel. It's pretty neat, guys. The only thing I've seen wrong with it is this stripe right here. It's cracked. And I'm just pointing this stuff out, guys, because it is a 11-year-old motorhome. I mean, something like that's to be expected. So far, that's the only really bad thing I see. And this did originally was bought new out of Tennessee. It's got, and unlike most of the small mini Class C motorhomes, this thing can actually tow 5,000 pounds. It's rated for 5,000 pounds. And it is a Winnebago product, so you have a one-piece crown fiberglass roof on top. No worries there. You've got a power patio awning. Neat little motorhomes, guys. And what's neat about this one, it actually sleeps 6 people. So this is something you can use for a small family as well as a couple's coach. Power steps. Quiet. You know, you don't get any of that diesel odor like you used to with the older diesels. I mean, wow. And you certainly get better fuel mileage in the gas too. And I know I've heard the whole pros and cons of diesel versus gas. You know, diesels get better mileage, but fuel costs more. And I'll just be completely honest with you guys. In my many years of experience between gas and diesel, they both wind up costing you about the same. It's just with the diesel, you get the longevity and you get a little bit more torque. Let's look inside. And I like the height in this thing. A lot of interior height. And it's a nice coach too, guys. I mean, there's no smoke or pet odors. And I apologize, I didn't shoot a video yesterday. We had nothing but rain pretty much all day. So I actually went out and did a little running and picked up a camper and did some stuff like that while it's pouring down rain. I really didn't want to film in the rain. So, in fact, it's raining today, but we just got a break in it right now. I've even got my rain jacket on just in case. Neat, guys. Front seats look great. It's got 47,509 miles on it, 334 hours on the generator, so nothing there, even a remote concern. Mercedes-Benz designed the Sprinter chassis to have a 500,000 mile practical service life. And that means it can probably last longer than more than 500,000 miles, but then you start getting into more repairs. So then you question the practicality of it. So basically, guys, you're not even at 10% of the service life of this motor. These are designed to go 10,000 miles between service intervals. Very, very efficient. It's got independent front suspension. They drive great. If it wasn't raining today and it wasn't a Saturday, I'd drive it. But I promise you, drive this thing's like driving a minivan. It feels so different than a Ford or a Chevrolet Class C motorhome. I mean, it's the difference between night and day. This has more of an SUV, minivan type feel while driving it than the Ford or the Chevrolet van does. Got the wood grain dash. I mean, this, of course, these things are over $100,000 new, and you can't even get them right now. Huge chip shortage overseas in Europe for the Sprinter chassis. Pretty much any motorhome with a Sprinter chassis, you'd have to special order if you want to buy a new one, and you're talking 1 to 2 years to get it. Just because Mercedes can't build the chassis in any significant number like they did back in 2011 because of the chip shortage, computer chip. This is pretty neat. You got a got a buzzer going off here. My battery voltage is getting low. I turned my inverter on just to try it out. I got under 11 volts. That's because obviously we're not getting any sunshine and I'm just running the motor. So, sorry about that. I'm just playing around with it. The generator does run. I could always crank it up, but I mean, we guarantee the roof air to work. I know the dash air works. And refrigerator, we do guarantee it and slide out, so all that stuff. But I wanted to try out the inverter and solar and stuff that we don't guarantee to work to make sure it does, and it does. Just got to build that battery back up. And it will once the sun comes out. But yeah, guys, neat motorhome. You've got a table booth that makes a bed, books and manuals. So you got 3 beds in here. This is the full-size bed. In fact, this is the same size bed as what's in the back. This is a full size, and this is a full size back here, this corner bed, corner bath floor plan. And this unit has the optional 15,000 BTU ducted roof air with electric heat pump. And that's how you can tell the difference in these year model Winnebagos. Is back then, the only ones you could get that Winnebago used is in a 13.5 was a straight air conditioner, where 15,000 BTU they put the optional heat pump in it. And this one's got heat pump on the thermostat, electric heat. So it's 15K, which will run you out of this thing either way you go. It does have a furnace. You know, lots of storage. Definitely got the Euro style cabinets. I may have a, hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I had a little smudge on my camera lens. It's still sprinkling raining outside. I must have got a little bit on it. Kitchen area, big deep drawers and cabinets. You know, considering, yeah, they look at some goodies in here. Timers, some remote controls for your TVs and stereos. So, mighty nice of them. And even left you some other stuff here. A water filter and some little drop-ins for your sewer. Let's see what we got there. I can't tell. I can't get down there to see it. Like I say, I'm just doing this one really quick because more rain's coming in, so, which is going to hurt some trick-or-treaters tonight, but I don't think people really do that anymore anyway, that I'm finding out. Neat. Let's see, got a microwave, convection oven so you can bake in it, 2-burner stove top, which is about all you can expect in this size motorhome, refrigerator, clean, looks good. Like I said, it hasn't had time to get cold yet, but we do guarantee it to work, and we do guarantee the roof air, slide outs, and of course hits the road like it's supposed to. Was that China? Yep, porcelain toilet. You've got a skylight, decent sized shower, at least decent for this size motor. Oh, this was a 30-footer. I'd say that was small, but considering we're just barely over 24 feet long, That's got a lot of space in it. LED lights, I do like that, so running on battery is not going to kill your batteries fast. Mattress, pretty comfortable. Nice tall ceiling height. Pretty nice. Of course, I got this thing way under NADA retail. I've got it at $69.9, which if you want to look up the book value, that's several thousand under what we should be selling it for. And it's clean. That's the main thing. It's clean. There's no check engine lights on, which is always something you want to look at on the Mercedes. This thing's been very well taken care of. Very clean. I believe this might be a good one for you guys. You know, if this is what you're looking for and it's in your budget, of course. And I like the floor plan because something you can use it for a couple or a small family. You know, like this bed up here, if you don't need this for a bed, use it for storage. You got a table booth, so if you need to have a little office area or some place to work from home, you got it right here. I like the fantastic roof vents, which really, guys, when you don't have a generator and roof air running and say it's not hot enough to run the roof air, you will be surprised how handy those things right there are. You know, because I've been having generator issues with my motorhome, so when we go out, a lot of times it won't work, and I'm having to run my dash air in this, and you'd be surprised because mine's about this size. Mine's right at 25 feet, so you'd be surprised how it keeps it comfortable with just those two things with that vent fan, where you can suck the hot air out, and then when it gets like sun goes down, something like that, you can reverse the fan and bring the night air inside. You'd be surprised how well it cools off the entire RV without running generator and roof air. And of course, you've got the solar charge controller, inverter controls. I'm not sure about the size of the inverter because I don't know if that's factory or not. That's Samlex and solar. You may have to do a little research on that, but I had it running the refrigerator, and it was doing just fine with that. So I imagine it's a decent size inverter. But yeah, of course, thermostat for your heat and air. That's electric, gas heat, and 15,000 BTU of cooling power. Not a bad package, guys. All for a smaller unit. This slide out comes in fairly easy. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You still got access to everything with the room in. Drives great, runs great. Yep. Anyway, if there's something you think you're interested in, $69.9 is a haggle-free firm price. Nice unit, low miles. You're not going to wear this thing out, guys. Not for many, many years. A lot of life left to it. It's a diesel, so it's durable. It's heavy duty. It's a 3500 chassis with the dually rear end, so it's going to be stable going down the road. Of course, Mercedes-Benz is pretty much... You've got German engineering and Winnebago's quality, legendary quality in one package. There's no way you can go wrong as far as build quality and amenities and things like that. At least amenities and stuff for a 2011 model. Yeah, it may not have built-in Wi-Fi hotspots and all that stuff, but it's got what matters, and that's build quality and the things that really matter to you. Solar's nice. Yeah. It's a neat little motorhome, guys. If you're interested, give us a call. Make sure it's available, 706-965-7929. Feel free to email us, but always call for faster service, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. This radio does have the built-in backup camera and all that in it as well. It works. Seats look great. I like this. You can't do this with the Fords and the Chevrolets. At least somebody my size can't. I can slide right in here and get in and out of the driver's seat without navigating that big hump right here. 47,509. I mean, heck, it's, you know, I don't know what more you could want in a small motorhome. And there, of course, is your camera. I don't know if it's got navigation or not. Some of these do, some don't. I don't believe this one does. No big deal. That's what you got your phone for. And heck, I'm old school. I still carry an Atlas. It's got the shades that come out so you can cover your windshield very easily. Not bad. Anyway, guys, if this is something you think you're interested in, like I said, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Make sure it's available before you come down to look. I may have some more of these coming in. I know I've got one more coming in a Sprinter Class C, and I may have another one I got a call on the other day I might be getting. Both of them are supposed to be just as nice as this one. We'll see when it gets here. Of course, they're all probably going to be pretty much close to the same price range. Maybe, you know, a few $1,000s more or less. And this is a nice one. Come look at it. You won't be disappointed. I don't keep these very long. I don't get them in very often. It's a size that everybody wants. They're fuel efficient, which is very important right now in fuel prices. As far as fuel mileage for the size RV you're driving, you're not going to beat this one. As far as the room you get for the fuel mileage you're getting, this is about as good as you can get. Of course, you know, I mean, who buys a box on wheels for fuel mileage anyway? But with fuel prices, it always helps to save a few bucks on fuel by not having something that's going to get better than 6 to 8 miles a gallon. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Appreciate my 30,000 plus subscribers. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification button. You're not going to be disappointed in this coach when you see it. First serious person that looks at this one's probably going to buy it because it's that nice. Thank you again for watching. And forgot to mention there's a TV up there too. Thank you again for watching, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Also forgot to mention, guys, we have no fees. The $69.9 price is a haggle-free firm price, but there's no thousands of dollars in added fees. There's no upsells. We have financing available with approved credit and down payment. We have delivery available. Contact us for a quote. We pretty much just ask you to reimburse us the cost to get it to you and get my driver back home. Which shouldn't be that bad with this one. Depends on where it's got to go, of course. And we do take trades. We have no fees. We're not going to add thousands of dollars in fees like Rip Off World and all these other places do. We're not going to mark interest rates up on financing, overcharging you by financing by thousands of dollars like these other dealers do. Guys, just simple selling. That's what we do. We simple selling. Come and look at it. Check it out. See what you think. You can test drive it Monday through Friday. We don't do test drives on Saturday. You know, here it is. If you want to finance it, pay cash. If you want to go through your bank, our bank, it doesn't matter to us, guys. We're all, it's all the same to us. So, thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.